Okay, so normally with me, with PDPR, I would normally give a Google Meet session for writing because I think when it comes to writing, it's very important that you have a direct instruction from the teacher. For English, I think the others, reading, listening, or perhaps grammar and vocabulary, as well as speaking later, we are doing speaking later. Those can be done independently, meaning that I have faith that with the Google form that I've given you, although there are some technical glitches, it is quite, I would say, sustainable for you to be doing it on your own. Okay. Should you have any problem, you can always contact me via Telegram. Okay. So I think this is the first time that we are seeing each other because mostly one because in the first week of the schooling years in 2022, I'm involved with SPM marking. So I was not in physically in school, so it is quite impossible for me to do the Google Meet. My apologies for that because I know that I'm trying to find USB for this one. I know that a lot of other subjects have been doing Google Meet, and that's great if other subjects have been doing that, and I'm quite slow to catch up in that sense. So I hope with the work that I've given you, it somehow will help you one way or another to catch up the syllabus. Okay, just to give you to up to speed of what where we are now in terms of syllabus. We are now in Unit 1 in your textbook. We did non-textbook in the first week of your term 1, and then we are in textbook topic Unit 1. Okay, so later we are going to move on to, I think, another non-textbook. Non-textbook material means that the materials are not on your textbook. So it has to be something that's produced by me. Okay, so for non-textbook later, I think it's going to be on science and technology theme. Okay, but let's worry about that when we are about to cross that bridge. For today, we are going to focus on writing. Okay, so what we are going to do today is that we are going to do a little bit of what we call scaffolding activities, okay, before you actually write, okay. May I know a show of hands? Just raise your hand if you know the application Padlet. Just raise your hand if you know the application Padlet. Padlet is like this. Let me just show you this. The tab. Just a show of hands if you know what Padlet is. Okay, so this is a Padlet. Okay. This is Padlet is like a different way of writing. Okay. I saw Faris raised his hand. Okay, Padlet is looking like this. I did this with my previous class last few years. Okay, so I like Padlet because using Padlet we can rate your work. I can almost perhaps rate your work. So, and you can see other people's work as well and rate your friends' work. So this one I did with interesting place. Okay, so your senior was writing about an interesting place, a review of interesting place. So when I look at your work, we can rate it here. Okay, for example, here, it's either 3. Okay, so I can basically tell you if it's a good one, you are going to get a 5-star. For example, this one, it has not been rated yet. So, okay, I'll rate whether it's 3 or 4 stars. Okay, right. So that's Padlet. Later, I'll show you how it works. For now, we are going to listen to a little bit of the presentation that I have prepared. Okay, let me just share the screen first. It's Okay, let me just check if it works. Because I have had issues before. Okay, so today you are going to write a personal profile. It's no different from a biodata, you know, biodata, meaning that you're giving information about yourself. Okay. Mm, so that's personal profile. Let's see if it works. Okay, before we go into personal profile, I think I need to have you present yourself, meaning to say introduce yourself. Can you tell me your name and where you are from very quickly? We have 15 here. Okay, can we start with Ariel? Ariel, can you introduce yourself?
Boleh. My
Okay,
name is Muhammad Aidil Zakwan.
mhm.
Uh, I was 30 years old. I live at Johor Bahru.
Ariel, thank you. You're from Johor Bahru. All right, next one. Can I hear from anybody that wants to volunteer introducing yourself? How about Anik and Anik Raza? Oh, sorry, Farhan. Farhan wanted to introduce himself. Okay, Farhan, go right ahead.
Uh, my name is Omar.
Uh-huh.
I'm from
Okay, thank you. Arif?
Uh, Me ya.
Yes.
Okay. Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Muhammad Arif Hakar bin Rahmat and I'm from Johor Bahru.
Okay, thank you. Abdul Darwish?
My name is Abdul Qadir Darwish bin Shahrul Nizam. I am from Kempas, Johor Bahru.
Thank you. Alif Imran?
My name is Muhammad Alif Imran. I'm from Ulutiram, Johor.
Awesome. All right. Anik Raza?
Hello, my name is Anik Razak bin Muhammad Harli. I live in Kota Tinggi, Johor.
Okay. Right. Next one. Faiz GB.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Faiz Izzuddin bin Faizli. I live in Kota Tinggi.
Okay, thank you. Let's hear from Mama Arshad.
My name is Muhammad Arshad bin Rosdi. I live in Pengerang, Johor.
Thank you. Okay, let's hear from Faris Imran.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Faris Imran. I was 30 years old. I live at Pekananas, Pontian.
Okay. All right, let's hear from Shahmi.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Syami bin Suhaimi. I live in Pasir Gudang, Johor.
Okay, thank you. And last one, Yakzan. That's a unique name, Yakzan.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Yazan bin Muhammad Zaid. I'm from Kota Tinggi, Johor.
Okay, thank you. Anybody that I've missed? Anyone? I haven't introduced themselves? No? Awesome. Okay, so we are going to look at the presentation. So when I present this information, you need to be able to participate or engage with the presentation. Okay, let me just check if it moves. Okay, now I'm not sure if you have not received your textbook yet, right? No? Yes or no?
Have not.
Yes or no? Okay, have not received. All right, thank you. Okay, so this is taken from your textbook because as I've mentioned, this is a unit from your textbook. So this is about Claire Edwards. Okay, so this is an example of a personal profile. So when you're writing a personal profile, please remember that you need to write your name here. Okay, it could be a full name or it could be just your nickname. Okay, so in this case, Claire wrote her full name. Okay, hi, my name's Claire Edwards and I'm 14 years old. I'm from Cardiff in Wales. I live with my mom and dad and my 12-year-old brother Sam, who's a big computer fan. My best friends are Holly and Anita. I love music. I listen to music all the time and I play the guitar in a band with some of my friends. We are called the Daisies and we play rock and pop music. I write the songs, but I don't like singing because I'm shy. I'm writing a new song at the moment. Okay. I also love going shopping because I'm really into fashion. My favorite color is green, so I've got lots of green clothes. I'm not very sporty, but I sometimes go rollerblading in the park. Okay, let's look at questions that might help you to answer this. All right, there are 3 questions here. So the first question, why does Claire not like singing? Can you find it in this paragraph? Why does Claire does not like singing? Anyone?
Claire does not like singing because she is shy.
Very good. Okay, Claire does not like to sing because she is shy. And this is the answer. Very well. Okay, let's look at the next question. Let's hope other people to let's give other people the opportunity to answer. Okay. All right. Why does Claire love going shopping? Why does Claire love going shopping? Anybody wants to answer that? Yeah. Why does Claire?
Claire loves shopping because it like fashion.
Okay, because she is really into fashion. Very good. All right, and then the next question, why does Claire have lots of green clothes? Why does Claire have lots of green clothes?
Because clay like because the favorite color clay is green.
Okay, very good. Because Claire's favorite color is green. Very good. Okay, so this is how you write a personal profile. You talk about who you are first, how old are you, and then where you're from, and who do you live with. Okay, and then you mention about your interests or your hobby. So in this case, Claire's hobby is music, and she is also into fashion, as well as she had some activities rollerblading in the park. Okay. My apologies because I'm doing this Google Meet in the staff room. So if you bear with me, okay. All right. So we are doing this now. Okay, choose either because or so. So what's the difference between because or so? Later we are going to find out after you answer the questions. Okay. Anybody? I am an animal lover. Is it because or so? I've got lots of pets. Which one is the correct answer?
So
Good. Okay, so the answer is so. Very good. All right, number 2. I like dancing. It's fun.
because
Very good. Yes. Okay. You guys are very promising. I like this. Okay, number 3. I'm into sports. I like riding my bike.
because
Very good. Okay. Thank you. Okay, and number 4. I don't go to pop concerts.
Because.
Okay. All right, very good. Okay, so let me just find the ink. Right, here it is. Okay, so the difference between because and so is that in Malay, to make it simpler, okay, so is jadi. Because is kerana. So those things are very different. So is more an effect. When you use so, it is an effect. When you use because, it is a reason. Okay, because is for reason, so is for effect. So, you know, to make you understand the use of because and so, you need to remember that because is for the reason and so is for the effect. So, for example, I'm an animal lover. So the effect is I've got lots of pets. Okay. Another one, I like dancing. And the reason is because it's fun. Okay. So I hope that's clear with you. Okay. So, all right. So we have, I have another thing to show with you. So we've got another one for joining in. Okay. So what we can do is that, for your task, okay, so you know how to write personal profile already. Okay, don't worry. I'm going to share with you the slide in our Telegram group in case any of you missed it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to share with you the Padlet. Okay, the Padlet that you are expected to write your personal profile in. Okay. So this is the Padlet that you are going to write your personal profile. Let's see if it works. Okay, so I've put an example, which is my personal profile. Okay, so okay, okay, what can I do? Okay, so I'm going to share with you the link. Okay, wait, let me find the link. Okay, so the link is here. Find the Google Meet now. Okay, the link is here. Okay, so I'm going to share the link on Telegram as well. Okay, so I need you to listen to how to do the Padlet first. Okay. Okay, so what you can do when you want to add, let's say this is an example. I'm using my nickname Q, and Ismail is my last name. Q Ismail. Okay, so this is how I write my personal profile. So I put a picture of me and my family and I. Okay, so you need to put a picture of your family and yourself as well. Okay. So I wrote, "Hi, I'm Antika, but I'd rather to be called Q. I'm from Kota Tinggi. I live with my son and my husband, who's a dedicated medical doctor. Okay, I love music. I listen to music all the time, and my favorite bands came mostly from the UK. I like Queen and the Beatles, if you know those bands. I'm not into EDM like Chainsmokers and Justin Bieber. This is because I find them rather uniform and boring. Okay, I also love traveling because I'm really into adventurous activities. My favorite color is muted gray, so I've got lots of gray clothes. So this is the way I introduce myself. You don't have to follow exactly what I stated in that in this my personal profile. You can talk about your favorite food. You can talk about your favorite hobby, or if you're an amateur gamer, you can talk about that. Or if you're an influencer, an Instagram influencer or YouTuber, you can talk about that as well. Okay, so it's basically about you. But what I need you to do is that it has to be written in 3 paragraphs like this. Okay, the first paragraph has to be mentioning about your name, the place that you stay, and who do you live with. And the rest, paragraph 2 and 3, I'm leaving it up to you. Okay, so how are you going to add the Padlet? Okay, did you see the plus sign here? You just click on it, add post. Okay, so the subject is perhaps your name. Perhaps Darwish wants to talk about something. And then you write something fantastic. You start writing here. Okay. Hi, I'm Darwish. And okay, and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that is how you're going to add post for Padlet. Say if you want to upload a picture, there's a first picture here, says upload. Click on it, and it will bring you to picture that you want to upload. Okay? All right. Okay, so far, any questions? Any questions?
Cikgu, saya baru masuk.
Never mind. This session is recorded. Later, I'll share with you the recording so that you can start. You know that your class starts at 7:30, right? Yes, no? Okay, so later this recorded version will be on Telegram. So you can look back at the session and then start looking at the things that I've asked you to do. But essentially what I want you to do, Zikri, is that I want you to go to the Padlet, okay, and then start writing based on the personal profile that we have discussed. Okay, besides that question, any other questions? Yes? No? Clear? Okay, raise your hand if you don't have any questions. Okay. All right, so you're ready to start? Okay. Okay, all right. I'm going to let you do this work because you have class until 9. So I'll let you explore what Padlet is. And if you have any problem, you can always shoot the questions on Telegram. All right, class?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
Thank you, teacher. Bye, teacher.
Teacher.
Thank you, teacher. Bye, teacher.
Teacher.
Welcome.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay.